What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here. Alright, we've gotten our cheeks clapped in the first 2 attempts on this red zone for the new start of the day. We're going to try it again. Same exact team. I'm trying not to use units that were not out before the start of this celebration. Or after it, I mean. We're going to use the Kakarot film, which gives movie heroes, category allies, attack and defense 10% for 7 turns. And all Goku characters, who includes the name Goku, get 1+ key, which is literally everybody except for these 2 on the end. So, I'm hoping that additional 1 key will get me closer to the 20 key supers and the guaranteed supers and things of that nature. And the movie heroes, the 10% attack and defense is going to buff up 3 of these units. And he sealed the Vegito, so he can't do anything right now. Oh, and I can't even move the Vegito. I did not realize that. So this might not be good. I'm just going to have to hope that the Vegito, if they super, or if the Sin supers, it's in the front slot. And since these guys have the additional 10% defense from the movie heroes and the extra 1 key, let's hope they can take the hit a little better. I've never used this support memory before, so I was like, you know what, let's try it. It's not going to do anything drastic, but 10% is a good amount. Yes, they supered the proper guy. This is exactly who I wanted them to super. That gives me a nice window. They didn't seal him, I'm sorry, they locked him in place. There's a double super off the Vegito. This is what I was saying. Like, look how much damage this Vegito is going to take now. 53, and he's dealing over 1 million in counters. This is why this Vegito was pivotal for this fight. If you can get him to super at least once on the 1st and 3rd stage, he is going to deal so much damage. My Vegeta is now stacked up his defense an additional 80%, so he's going to take this for almost nothing, which that is awesome. He locked them in the front slot, which again, not a big deal because we have that support memory on, so it gives him an additional 10% defense. This Goku is not going to get any buffer, but I'm going to give him that 2 key at the end just to heal us up a little bit. Hopefully, okay, they do have their built-in dodge. Hopefully their damage, the 10% defense buff will help a lot, which I can clearly see it is. They have that additional key +1, and this is just going to do, okay, 6 milli, I'll take that. They have their defensive buffer on, and so do these guys, 10% for 7 turns. It's only for the first 7, so what my strategy has got to be is it has got to be to try to get through this fight as physically fast as possible and try to just power through, which is what I'm trying to do. So that's why, I don't know if you've noticed, I've been trying to emphasize on using my Fizz units, and I tried to use an item that would really buff the Fizz unit specifically, except for the Vegito. The Vegito did not fit any way, shape, or form. So they locked them in the front slot, which is not a big problem, really. The only thing I need to do is I need to hopefully drop these key spheres perfectly, which I did, to now give Vegito a guaranteed super at the end. So these guys are going to do 2 supers, no questions asked. And they do not have the 10% from the movie heroes because they are not movie heroes. But they do have the key +1 from the Goku being on the rotation in the name, so that gives them that additional key, which hopefully pushed us towards getting the guaranteed 24 key attacks effective against all types and additional supers. So, let's just see these guys do a ton of damage. And they're going to triple, which is what we want to see. This is what we want to see. This is my key point of we need to speed through this as fast as we physically can. And try to get the next stage is where I'm a little hesitant. And I don't mean a little as in like, I mean like a lot as in like that is the stage I'm going to need to power through somehow. I don't know what I'm going to need to do to power through the next rotation. I might have to equip my Android 8er already, and I don't want to, but I'm going to need to, and because these guys haven't even transformed yet. So that kind of makes that a little iffy on me. Yeah, and they already finished him off, which is awesome. But now we're on turn 5. Vegito Blue, evolution, let's go. That is what we needed. That is literally what we needed for this like situation right now. That is to a T what we needed. Okay, so what I need to do here, for me personally, is activate their active skill, no question. Look at my defenses, okay? I'm going to heal up because that's going to give me an additional... Okay, look at the defense now. Now the defense looks pretty solid. Do they get additional keys? How do they fit? They don't fit great. What yeah, I'm going to have to go with this here. That'll give them their 20 key, which is, again, not a huge deal. What if I rotate him out? It'll still give him 20 ki, 127. Okay, yeah, so this is going to do more damage there. Gonna give him that. Gonna hope that they super the blue boys at the front is what I'm gonna need to hope for. Or the Vegeta at the end. Because after the Vegeta at the end supers, we should have... Okay, perfect. These guys hopefully will dodge it. Yes, they did. Okay, that's awesome. These guys are going to do 2 supers now, which will both raise their defense, so they're going to take no damage going forward for the rest of the stage or the rest of this turn from this guy. The double supers are going to do, like, immense for helping us. And not to mention, we're going to have the defensive buff for next turn as well. These guys should hit pretty solid. I'm not saying they're going to do a guaranteed crit, which I would love it. But they are going to do a double super, which will put us at 2 million damage. And they only took 80k, which is... It's expected at this point. Really, it is. But what I gotta hope for is I survive next turn and get below 50% health so they can transform into Gogeta. To Gogeta, really. To Gogeta. Because we need him. We need him out here to do his attacks effective against all types. And we need this Vegeta doing what he just did there. Double super. Clutching up. Hitting him with that final flash. Increasing his chances to crit. We need all of that. This rotation here looks really good. I'm really excited about this rotation. So what I'm going to do, again, is put my guy in the front slot. Activate all the active skills.
Let's fuse. Kakarot, you're the last person I expected to suggest fusing. This is going to be special. I can feel it. Fusion! I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta. I am the one who will destroy you!
Alright. Now, they're not going to do their super duper ultra mega super, which is kind of okay. I don't really want Fizz Gogeta getting hit in the first place, so that's why I have him rotated off. And I've got the Goku Super Saiyan 2 at the end of the rotation. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully we'll take enough damage that we'll get below half health but won't die. Them raising their defense here should be good. Because if we get below half health, we'll get that guaranteed fusion next turn, which will be a heal. It'll give us a pretty good start. Okay, now he's most definitely going to super the Goku at the end. If he supers the Goku and we don't get the fusion, we might have to mess around with some things. But if he supers the Goku and we do get the fusion, I'm going to have to really look at the situation at hand and see what I have. Okay, we're getting supered. We had, I think, over 400k health. 165. That's going to put us well below half. We're going to get the fusion. Okay. Now I've got to look, and if I can get them the 18 key, then we'll be alright. I'm going to need a... this is where things get a little fishy, because I need to do that. Like, that's guaranteed to need to happen. The one I'm super worried about is the Vegito at the end. They're getting their key off. I gotta hope that they dodge enough in the front slot, because I'm super worried about that Vegito at the end. Like, if they can dodge, not take any damage, or not take a lot of damage, should I say. Can you dodge one of these? Or I guess not. I guess they're just gonna stack up their defense and probably take no damage on the next 2 hits, which is alright. So, what we need to bank on right here is this double super. Attack should have been effective against all types. I don't know why that wasn't. Or if it was, it just didn't seem like it did enough damage, in my opinion. Let's see. No, it was effective against all types. Alright, so what we gotta hope for is he's effective against all types as well. We gotta hope for a lot of damage from him. Which we got. And we got an additional... That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Now we just gotta hope this Vegito can do that. Okay, that is awesome. We are on the final stage, the Int stage. This is the stage where I'm expecting the most difficulty for me as a whole. So what I'm gonna do is straight off the start, I'm going to activate the active skill to try to chip his health down as much as physically possible, as fast as physically possible. Because this is going to be one of those where I'm going to need to just, like, power through it. I'm sorry I'm talking over the active skill, but I wanted to get my point through.
I'll finish you off with this. Ultra Big Bang.
And now, if I remember right, all attacks become critical hits for this turn for them. So if I do that, he's guaranteed a critical hit super. Activate this.
Now it's my turn.
Now they're guaranteed a critical hit super. Do that. But here, I'm going to look at my defense. My defense is low as hell. I'm going to heal up. I'm not even going to risk, like, nuh-uh, not risking anything. We are healing up. We are not playing any games. We are healing up. We need to have every chance in the book to survive this turn. We need to get past this turn and next turn. And these guys are guaranteed crits, mind you, because their active skills are both activated. So this is going to be a critical hit. If he does an additional super, it's going to be a critical hit. Which he is. So right there is 2 guaranteed crits. I use this actually very effective right now. I just realized that. I didn't think I did this effective yet. So that was nice. Now, again, the only thing I'm still a little worried about is a super in the middle slot on these two. Guaranteed, or, I mean, they are guaranteed 2 supers. And it's both going to be crits, and they're both going to stack their attack and defense massively and then greatly. And yes, I do have the Android 8 on, but you never know. I mean, at this point, you never really know. It's a giant risk. Him, I'm not as worried defensively about him, because right here he just massively raised his defense by 100% and by 20 more %, and he's going to do attacks out the wazoo. Let him dodge that, that's fine. Okay. Okay, we are on to the final rotation. Whether it's for us or for him, I don't really know. We're on the final rotation. We're actually going to activate the active skill. And we won. Okay, so we beat Sin. I had a whole plan in my head. Like, I was literally thinking, okay, what we're going to do is if this doesn't kill him, we're going to put the blue boys in the front slot, and we're going to give them all of the Fizz Key and hope that's enough to finish him. And if not, we got the Fizz Gogeta LR in the number 2 slot, and then if that doesn't do it, we got Super Saiyan 3 Goku at the end. That, like, I had this whole thing planned out, but we have done it. We have now beaten all of the red zones using units that have only been available prior to the anniversary on Global and on JP. Granted, I think I did use the Super Saiyans for the first 2, like the easy ones, the Super Saiyan Goku family and the Vegeta family. I could run through them again with the Super Saiyan Gods and the Monkeys, but I don't think that'd be really too much of a fair fight at this point with how strong my teams are. But I have now completed all the red zones, and there you guys go. We are donezoed, boyos. Thank you guys. I will see you guys next time for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle.